Alright guys, we're back with another one, and this is the unboxing of the iPhone 6s Plus. Now the iPhone 6s Plus is a phone I've been literally waiting for. I've been waiting for a particular iPhone that absolutely caught my attention. So we're gonna slice into this right now. So you can see this is the 64 gig. This is the 64 gig iPhone 6, and when you have Apple, you definitely gonna get a clean box that absolutely is pretty minimal, but this phone absolutely got a gorgeous front. The sides look good, and it's a good box. It's a good box. So let's get right into it. So you're immediately greeted with the phone all wrapped up in its plastic, and we're gonna get right into it. So let's peel this off. And this is the 6 Plus. 5.5 inch, pretty much 1080p screen. This is the first 1080p. Well, not the first. The iPhone 6 has 1080p, but this phone is nice. It looks clean, minimal, and these antenna marks, they don't bother me, man. I think it adds character to the phone. So, and it looks good. This is the space gray. At least that's what I ordered. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I like it. I like black fronts. So I wasn't gonna get no phone that don't have a black front. So let's go straight into the box. You got your cord, which is your lightning connector that I'm going to be using. And it's a pretty long cord. First time having an Apple device. First time having that. A minimal brick. Very small brick. And you also had the pods. Now the pods are wrapped up real neat in here. Probably have to take off this plastic. And we can go right into the pods. Really clean looking. Definitely Apple. That's how they work. And it looks good. So when it comes to the boxing, everything is done nice and neat. And of course you have your usual books, which I'm not going to get into. Now let's go straight into the phone. Now, hey, I like it. Feels pretty good in the hand. It doesn't seem as big as it looks in other people's hand. It doesn't seem as big. It's definitely thin, but it does have some heft to it, and I guess because they made the body a little bit stronger. So let's power this on, and we're gonna take you straight through because it's my first device, man. You guys gotta show me what to do. So looking around the device, of course you got your lightning connector at the bottom. You had your 3.5mm jack. You got your speaker, which is bigger circle grills. You have your volume on one side, along with this toggle switch, and then you have the power on the other side. Now, it seems like it's at a good spot. Maybe a little bit high. Maybe a little bit high. Maybe it should have been a little bit lower. But other than that, it's fine. Nothing at the top. And then you have your protruding 12 megapixel camera now with a, I believe it's a regular flash or LED flash. Of course, you have your Apple logo looking nice and shiny. So let's get straight up into the start screen. So right here, I gotta press English, United States, choose another network. So let me go into my network. So I got my code in. Alright, so it's logging into the network. And let me just say, this is pretty smooth. Enable location services, yes. Okay, we're going to set up Touch ID. So, this is my favorite thumb. Let's set it up. So you have to get different angles. For me, there's certain angles that I like. Alright, now I gotta create a passcode. Alright, so it's asking me right here, it says restore from iCloud backup, restore from iTunes backup, set up as new iPhone, move data from Android. I really don't, I'm gonna pick Android because I probably don't remember my iCloud. So it says enter this code on your Android device. I gotta go into my app store and put in move to iOS. That's the app where I have to put in my code so I can transfer my stuff over. Alright, so right here I press agree and next. So I gotta enter in the code so I can move my stuff to iOS. Alright, so it's preparing. My stuff is moving over from Android, so I guess most of my apps that are compatible with iOS are going to move over to iOS, or iOS is going to recommend some apps that match my apps. So that's real cool. So it's going forward, guys. I don't want to show you guys no private information. Alright guys, we're back, and you can see right here 20% in more than 20 minutes. That's all we at with the transfer. The Note 5 is getting warm, and you can see it's not happening. It's not happening. This is not something everyone is gonna do. No one's gonna wait an hour or more to use their phone. So we're gonna have to back out of this, which I don't think we can. I'm trying my best and I can't back out of it. I can't do any swipe gestures. I can't do anything to get out of this. So I'm gonna have to let it follow through, but it's taking too long. And that's the purpose of this video, of all these different videos that I do, to show you guys the short way and the long way. This move to iOS, you know, from Android, is just taking too long. Okay, transfer is done. That took about a half hour or so, or matter of fact, it's done on the Android side, but it's not done on the iOS side. So moving items into place. So it's basically winding down. So that took, I would say that took about 45 minutes to get done. Pictures, text, photos, photos, text, apps, and so forth. So taking a look at this iPhone 6s Plus, it looks good. It looks good. I gotta put in my SIM, but it looks good. Feel in the hand, it feels good in the hand. It has that curve in the back, feels very similar to the Note, because the Note got the glass back with the curve, and I guess squarer would have made the phone feel a little bit more unwieldy, but since it has the curve, it definitely fits pretty good in the hand. Doesn't seem as big in my hands like it does in some other people's hands that I've seen. So the only thing I'm upset about is if I wanted to get out of this, I couldn't get out of it. You know, this move from Android, I wouldn't do it again. If I had to do it, I wouldn't do it again. I'll just start my phone off from the beginning. So looking forward to put this through the test. Definitely looking forward. All right, definitely 1 hour. It takes about an hour depending on what you have. So Apple ID, I gotta remember my Apple ID. All right, so now I gotta merge with iCloud, with iTunes or whatever it is. Now it's iCloud. I gotta set up with updating iCloud settings. So this is the longest setup process, definitely. Now I gotta do Apple Pay. So gotta set up this Apple Pay. So I basically gotta take a picture of my card. We're doing this all over, so now I gotta set up Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri, how's the weather today? Hey Siri, it's me. Hey Siri is ready. Alright, so show me. So zoomed is bigger. I'll go with the standard. Get started. Alright, so here's a software update. We're going to do that later. Install tonight. Nope. Alright, install tonight. Guys, this has been the worst experience signing up into any phone. Voicemail, close. That was T-Mobile. Natasha from T-Mobile, thanks a lot. I had to sign in as brand new. Screen is black. I don't know why, but hey, we're in. I don't know how this works. I'm getting used to it again. Look, you see, I'm looking for a back button. Ain't that something? So basically, this is it. Black background. I don't know why, but I got to get used to Apple again. I haven't had an iPhone since the 4S and skipped the 5, skipped last year's 6. So it's been about 3 years or so. 2 years since I used an iPhone. So I forgot. I'm not happy. This setup process took too long. Maybe because I don't know. And so forth. I definitely gotta do some stuff, but look, typical iPhone stuff. I had to sign all that work, and I still had to sign in as brand new. Still had to do everything brand new because I can't wait no longer. It's too much waiting. I waited over an hour. I got all the way in. The young lady told me to restart the device. I restarted the device, and I lost everything. I couldn't go through it again. So with that, hey. Beautiful device. Yes, it is. Beautiful device. Feels pretty good in the hand. I like the black screen. It's taking on a lot of fingerprints right now. But I like the phone. Aesthetics wise. But it's too hard to maybe a lot of people is trying to get into their iPhone right now. Maybe that's why it's taking a long time. But it's kind of hard to get in. So, guys, we'll be back with the 48 hours and see how it is in 48 hours.